Hey everybody, what's up? Keller11 here, and we are on another episode of the Regrowth mod pack. This pack is available on the Feed the Beast launcher by the Phoenix Lodge. How you guys doing? I'm doing well. I got a new mic. We're playing around with it this episode to see if it works. It's an actual recording style mic I got from a buddy of mine. So yeah, first thing I thought I'd go over is Britannia got completely torn down, if any of you caught the live stream. And we are working on making a new Britannia room because I didn't like the open area. Over here we're going to have arcane levitators to push us up to the second floor. And the second floor is where we're going to have a lot of stuff. I put the terrestrial agglomeration plate down here for Britannia. Sorry about that. And got my transmutation catalysts and my alchemy catalysts right here. So that'll be all nice and well. You'll see here how I've got a wall going here. That is because I built staircase to downstairs, and then the staircase goes over here, goes to the Britannia room, and then it goes over here, goes to the storage and sorting room. Then if we go downstairs, I need to move the nether portal, but I have some more staircases on either side, and 3 openings then go to the start of the factory room. And down here, we can get to Thaumcraft. Speaking of Thaumcraft, let's see how this node is doing. This is going to be my main node eventually, until I get a hungry node up and running, but don't know if we're going to do that anytime soon. So, we have this going right here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My goal is for him, originally it was 49, but with how fast it's going right now, we might go up to 64. So we might need to get, I might try to get 8 of everything. We'll see. I'm going to let it go for about another week before I do anything with it, and I'm just not going to be touching it. The one over here I could use temporarily because I'll have 6 of everything at least. Toward the end of it though, I'm going to put these 2 nodes relatively close together and merge them and go from there. So over here is going to be the portal room where I'm going to have like an end portal. I'm going to move my nether portal. I'm going to have my bed for, or I'm going to have a bed for Witchery. Witchery has a dimension it adds that you get to by using a brew of sleep. And I forgot I don't do that way anymore. Force a habit. I also moved my, oops, there we go, a little bit of lag. I moved my essence berry bushes to the back. I started up a new farm, a couple new farms just for some quick access to diamonds and emeralds. Made myself just a crummy little scythe, just because it makes doing that easier. And I won't be able to do it there, so we'll do it there. There we go. And then what I'll do is I put my scythe back, and over here I want to try out a test. It's going to go into the compact... Oh, that's a compacting drawer. That's not a controller. I grabbed the wrong thing. I thought I grabbed a drawer controller. That's not going to work. Alright, cool. These will eventually move once I get automated stuff up and running, but that's going to be a lot of golems I have to make, so I'm going to have to do a lot of... Oops, forgot to set that back. I did recorded a update video that hasn't gone up yet as of the time I filmed this, and I like to do that in peaceful so the direwolves don't howl all over the place. But we have some quests to complete, so let's start off by completing 10 quests. The way the world works, we still need to go to get the Flugel Tiara. That'll come later. Still need to do this guy. I might do him this episode, maybe not. 1 quest with an unclaimed reward. This was a hidden quest on the move. You needed to create a diamond dolly, and I don't know which dolly to pick, so I'm going to pick this one. And let's see what goes in here. Oh, bat monster spawner. That's actually going to be very helpful for Witchery later on. So he's going to go in the Witchery chest. And I'll just put this neon glow shroom in there. Coolio. So we got another one all complete. This one is all complete. This one's been all complete. We have the repeatable quest that we don't need to worry about. because they've been done for a while. Encoding to the world. What is this? Detection of fish eggs. That should have already happened because I'll show you guys what I've been doing with mariculture. We need to make a hatchery. Maybe we'll do that this episode. What goes into it? Fish eggs and wicker. Alright, we'll do that in a bit. Actually, let's just do it now. So we need 5 sticks, 4 sugar cane. Five sticks, 4 sugar cane. Let's go get ourselves some fish eggs. We're not going to be able to shift click this in because the fish eggs do not stack. I've got another thing of fish eggs over there. I'll show you guys that in a sec once we get this done. Do we just have to do one? Oh no, we have to do more. I'll do the rest of that later. Right now I'm just going to throw this in here. Do that in there. This is all going to move pretty soon here. Over here, I've started a new building. This is going to be my mariculture room. So I'm going to have a couple of tanks up here, and then downstairs is where I'm going to have a lot more tanks. Coolio, coolio. Alright. So that's going to be left for a second. Life of the world. We have 8 quests with unclaimed rewards. Going baddie. We're going to get... I don't care about the experience drops. Oh, we get them anyway. Alright, so that's not to choose one or the other. Alright, so I'm going to come out here where I've got all of my spawn eggs. And I'm just going to collect the rest of these. These took a while to do because a lot of the upper level ones and a lot of the mob-based ones, the aggressive-based mobs, require some other sort of... Oops, no room. They require some sort of other... spawn egg, that's the word I'm looking for, to get. Don't know why a factory blocks, probably put them in the wrong spot. So the only thing we have left is the wormwood seeds, but I need to get wispy cotton. That is gotten from the dream world from witchery. So another reason to start working on the witchery stuff. Alright, so that makes all the quests that I have available to completed. Let me go get the stuff to make the wicker basket. I've got some stuff planned over here. I don't know if I'm going to get to this episode, but I'll be back once I can make a hatchery. See you in a bit. Alright guys, got everything back together. I think this one is empty. Yep, this is where I crafted my diamond dolly earlier. We got ourselves a hatchery. I'm also just going to toss my diamond dolly into here for now. And toss my hatchery into my mariculture chest. Not this one. Not that one. Encoding. Here we go. So we get a fish scanner and fish eggs. Cool. We'll have to hatch those fish eggs later. Get rid of the fish scanner too. Does that open up anything? Not in here. 2 quests available for completion are this, which I'm not going to get anytime soon, and the bee housing. I need to get honey. I'm not in a position where I have infrastructure and power ready for that. But I've just been working on getting more drones. This is a very slow way to do it. They're also very not great bees, so... In here I have a heat generator, a bunch of them for my lasers so I can start working on stuff. I've got a bunch of Gaia mana spreaders all ready to go for my Britannia room. I need to get 2 specific fish for this, which I need to go actually work on getting. I have some basic universal cables to power my lasers from the heat generators. And I have a mana mirror. This should, let's see. I wonder if this will recharge a wand. What we can do to take down a power of our wand is to get a wand focus of equal trade. I've got the research for this. It needs some Preditio. Whatever. I would get my robes on. Let's see. I don't want the mana tablet in my inventory at the moment. Alright, I was hoping that the mana mirror... Oh, right. I think I have to link it with something. So let's actually go downstairs. And we'll do the center one. We'll link you here, and we'll have a dominant spark on that eventually. Do I have to right-click it? There we go, shift right-click. And if we look at our wand, the wand is not refilling. That's unfortunate. I made the mana mirror specifically to hopefully work on that, but what if I do the mana tablet? Maybe I'm not using the mana mirror right, but it seems like it doesn't want to work, so he's going to go in there. That was... Why are you not recharging? This is curious. Let's see. Alright, I don't know why that just happened, but now it's working. So let's go swap the mana mirror now for the mana tablet. And okay, it's working now. Don't know why it wasn't working, but now we don't have a mana tablet in our inventory and we're charging our wand, which means we have wireless mana now. I think it works cross-dimension. Doubt it works with the button or just Inkwell. But the fact that it works for the Mana Steel wand is awesome. That's really what I wanted to. I highly recommend you guys do this a lot earlier than I do. As soon as you get your Mana Steel wand, get yourself some Mana Mirror. Coolio, coolio. And that means that we no longer have to carry a Mana Tablet and recharge it with us. This will power our Terra Steel armor. If we had any of the Botania pendants or anything like that that used up an excessive amount of mana, the Mana Mirror would be able to take care of that. The only thing we'd have to make sure is that our mana pool always stays full down there, which once we get new mana generation going, it will take care of it pretty well, pretty well. So yeah, I just wanted to get all of that basic stuff done with you guys. Let's see. Yeah, let me cut and I will figure out what I want to do next. This floor is also going to change. Let's take a look. I think oh right, I have some stuff ready to go on the infusion altar if you guys saw it at the beginning of the episode. However, I don't have the right aspects for it, so that's gonna not necessarily go on. Basically, we're making a wand focus of warding so we can make a wither killing area that the wither cannot break. We're gonna do that in the nether so we can get some pride shards too. I'll explain the procedure for that all in a second. I moved my bed just because it was going to get in the way of my Botania building. As you can tell, I'm using some carpenter's blocks to try to make it look nice. Let me guys know what you think about that. I'm using, for the outer framed living wood bricks, I think they just look a little bit nicer than the other ones, than the regular bricks. I got some green carpet that might extend out a little bit. Just because this is the Botania area, it's green, stuff is going to grow, it's magical and whatnot, so I use green emerald glass, I'm using the green carpet, I'm using Holy Stone to give myself some a few more nifty particle effects. So yeah, hope you guys are liking what's going on with the base right now that we actually start getting some buildings up and running. That's really where I'm at right now. A lot of the quests I'm coming up on, the only quest line that I really have to do a lot more work on is like the witchery quest line and whatnot. So up here, this area is going to be kind of open. This area is going to like have a wall that comes like here and on the other side. Two little doorways on the side. This is where the enchantment area is going to go. And back here is where most of the other stuff is going to go. As you can tell, with the exception of the runic altar, I put everything that was over there in here. Not that much. I will probably be getting an Everfull urn for the Petal Apothecary. Everfull urn is in here. Minor instability, just some Precantatio, some Vacuous, and some Aqua. Pretty nifty device. One thing you will also notice is that let's actually go do this really quick. Let's see. That's a lot that I need. Let's get some Precantatio and some Instrumentum, just to show you guys what I did. Alright. I need to get a lot more, This is what we do. Let's just get ourselves a bunch. Well, that was a bad one to show as an example, but if you look here, everything is turned to most things are turned to the hexagon. I've turned on easy mode for the Thaumcraft research just because I got I'm to a point where I've got so much research done. I've done the due diligence and whatnot. I've opened up the Eldritch tab. I waited until I opened up the Eldritch tab naturally before I upgraded, or before I changed my config settings to go to easy mode. Because I felt like that was, a good point, because once this happens, before I do too much more warp-inducing stuff, I need to get my Thaumcraft area built up so I can make these arcane spas. But, yeah, we're just... Oh, sorry guys, I had to stretch. Coming along to a point right now where, things are just, coming along. My goal is to be eventually to unlock everything. That's going to take a long time though. Most of the stuff in the Gallimancy tab has been taken care of. Let's take a look. Yeah, everything in here with the exception of the traveling trunk, which let's just go do that right now. I probably don't have Modus. There we go. So that should be everything in this tab. Gallimancy, are we done? Gallimancy is done. Basic information is done. Thaumaturgy is not done. Alchemy might be done. Yes, I've already done that one, with the exception of that one. So I need Alienus and Cognito. And I need more Spiritus. Vacuous and Tenebrae, if we come over here. Got plenty of Vacuous, we need a bunch more Tenebrae. Which means we are all out of Lux. I don't even remember what I needed. I need more Alienus. So this is really what I've been doing between episodes, is between building, is just going through and doing research. Might as well just get Liquid Death. We can make a mob spawner with it. That's actually going to be how I think I work on Nah, I can't kill, well, this tab is done now. I was going to kill, what's it called, tree ents with it and mandrakes with it, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Infernal Furnace, we need some Fabrico. Infernal Furnace might be what I use to do my ore doubling. I need some... Alright, this is going to be a bit boring. I've been doing it for a little bit. You guys can see what I've been doing. I'm going to come back later, or not later, but in a second and tell you guys what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. See you in a few. Alright, you guys, I figured out something to do because it's going to be passive, so we don't have to do as much work with it. I'm going to get my lasers set up this, well, at least partially set up this episode. Alright, they don't stack. So, when we get our lasers, and that entranceway is gone, if we come over here, God, I love the Globetrotter sash, it makes us so much easier. Whoa there. Pigman. There we go. I actually want that rotten flesh. Don't so much care about the gold nugget. So if we come down here, back here how you see I have an area kind of already laid out. What I'm going to do is this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then what we are going to do is we're going to take, I didn't make my power cables, let's go get those. I ran out of inventory space, that's correct. I also reorganized my barrels. This was an initial setup. I don't like it. It's changing. Don't worry about it. I had an idea for the compacting drawers. I might be able to do it. I might not be able to do it. We'll see. I'll probably be doing them in pieces. First, what we need to do is get some basic cables. Come over to here. Yeah, this will be fine. Dump that off. Don't waste the mana. I always like to just turn off my aggro-carnation when I'm not using them over here. Over there I just let it run because I don't want to put a control switch in there for each one of the aggro-carnations. Be kind of pointless. Alright, so we're going to go back downstairs. And the way these heat generators work is if you put lava in them, or if they're sitting next to lava, they generate heat. Obviously, if the lava is being put in, they will generate a lot more heat. So we're going to use these basic universal cables. You saw the recipe, just some redstone and some steel. We're going to just go that way, that far to do it. And what we'll do now, you'll see how there's now energy going through. 4 RF. Not a lot of RF, but considering right now we don't need a whole lot of power, and I can, just let the assembly table go for a while, is the key. That's the whole point, is I want this to be as easy a process as possible. And as you can see, this is the side that the power comes out on. That's why the little port is there. Doing it this way maximizes the amount of horizontal space for lava. Let's see. How many more do I need? Let's get the cables going right now. I might save some of these for a later project. Not sure though. Probably going to need a few more energy pipes. This is a very, it requires osmium, so it's not necessarily early game, but compared to like ore processing and power generation, this is probably one of the easier ones to do. Like, I know steam boilers and all that put through a lot more power, But right now, these ones are, you know, doing what they need to do. Actually, if I take care of that, take care of that, take care of that, we'll be okay. Cool beans. So let's go. I might make a integration table because I'm going to be able to start making autarkic pulsars right now, which means we can start using automated pipes and the like, which is cool. So let's see, I think I need some, what do I need? Recipes. Steel and redstone, which is not really... Let's just grab a couple more. And we'll do this, and we might as well make the rest of the heat generators that we have available at the moment. I'm gonna like just even it out later. I just want to show you guys the process that I'm using for it. God, I love the fact, like, and I've decided for down here that why I got the one of equal trade, I'm gonna go with this style of walls. We're gonna use the cracked stone bricks, we're gonna use stone bricks, and we're gonna use the small distorted stone bricks for the floor. Because I really like this. It's, you know, originally I did it because I like the idea of an old school like train station setup, but I don't know, I just really like the way that kind of, and it's nice, you know, this is stone bricks, cracked stone bricks, and it's all stone bricks, so it's relatively cheap material to get, and I am running really low on health. There we go. So we're gonna need to connect them. And then what we're going to do is put another heat generator here, 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 and here for now. And I'm just going to run the cable for the rest of them right here. Even though I don't have the generators at the moment, that's okay. We'll get some more lava for the rest of this in a bit. Alright, so this should be powering it right now. Let me just get my tank. Let's go test it. We're going to need some redstone chipsets. Let's just make a couple stacks of them. Just, oops, wrong one. I need to make more like tunnels for different levels and whatnot, but since all my levels are slightly different, I kind of like it. It's like, you know, it goes up and down. I live in the Midwest, so everything is so flat. I like just a little bit of change up, and it might sound weird, but if you live in the Midwest, you know what I mean about everything being flat and being boring as hell. Sorry, heck, whatever. I'm 25, you guys. I don't care about language. I should, but whatever. Then we will get just a couple more buckets of lava. There we go. 9 more buckets of lava. Really good coincidence there. It's nice. When I harvest my downstairs thing of fire essence on my farm area, I get 16 buckets of lava, which is nice. So let's go get ourselves some 4 stacks of redstone, because I want to make a bunch of chipsets. If we look at here, we got some chipsets from some quests earlier. Recipe for a chipset is in the table. Uses for a redstone chipset can create a basic gate. Integration table can do some other stuff with it, I don't quite know. Advanced crafting table, integration table, we're going to need all that stuff eventually. I'll do all that stuff, prep work for it off camera. But for now, I want to get some chipsets going. Because I'm just going to let them go for a while. And then that's probably going to be an episode. I think I might be running a little long. Alright, so it's just going to take them a little bit of time. Blue is full power. So it's going slow. This doesn't put out that much energy. These are only putting out, I think, 4 RF a tick each. Oops. And one other thing you need to do if you don't want all your stuff flying all over the place, get a chest to put next to the table. Oops. Just because that way, if there's a connected inventory, all the buildcraft stuff like the integration table and whatnot will go through and deposit the items into those chests. So doing these basic gates is going to be big. We're also going to be doing iron gates, gold gates, and diamond gates, which is why I've been doing a bunch of the diamond cables. So we'll just take those, put them in here. So it's going slow, but if I figure I put a big batch in here and just kind of go derp around and build for a while, we'll be all set to go. Till next time, this has been Keller11. I hope you guys had a good one. Got a lot done today. If you liked what you saw, leave me a like. We're probably going to do a little bit of magic and tech kind of intermingled. Switch it up a bit, because I've been doing magic a lot. Now that I'm finally in a tech point, I need to start planning out my tech trees. So that'll be all fun and well. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think I did well. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Let me know what I can do better. It helps me give you guys better content. Till next time, hope you guys had a good one. See you later.